Hello everyone, welcome to this new tutorial where we start to cover everything involving anatomy. Alright then, let's go to Lightbox and select this mesh right here by double clicking. Let's collapse this and we drag it. We enable Edit and well, a very important point will start here for us to understand anatomy. We can do it through this base mesh. I have actually chosen it since it's got a very interesting polygon setup. I'll press here on Poly F so we can see the topology. Topology is kind of the polygon arrangement to be set for movement. Let's say an animation, for instance. So in this case, they have been arranged according to the character shape itself. Reason why, for instance, we can see the polygons here going downwards through the corresponding actual muscle, the sternocleidomastoid. Something I like to do is to send it to, in this particular case, to 3ds Max 2014. And we'll be able to do the interoperability through GoZ between 3ds Max and ZBrush. So I'll go ahead and hover over this subtool, which is the entire body. I'll hide this and I'll only check the scale. So I'll send it over through GoZ. We're going to wait for 3ds Max to import the model. So we'll check most of all the proportions and scale. Here we have it. So now let's go to customize and select units setup, the metric units on centimeters. Let's check here and also here in centimeters. So I'll go ahead and give the size of this character a test. I'll just create a cube here and I'll measure the character height in centimeters. So here we can see it is something around 180. Let's type here on height 180. And in effect, this character is around 180 centimeters high. An adequate scale of the character means it is a proper model to work with. It's extremely important to take into account that the character scale must be on a normal scale. If we work with a small model, the software tools we'll use won't adapt themselves that easy. When trying to zoom in, we'll get some issues. For instance, I'll scale this way down, exaggerating a bit, to work with a really small mesh. I'll select, for instance, a vertex and get closer to it. We'll notice that if we are modeling the mesh too close, when trying to zoom in, the software doesn't allow me to go farther. If we work with a normal scale model, let's go back by undoing and select another vertex. And we notice that in effect we are able to zoom in to work more properly. Therefore, it's advisable to keep always this fact in mind. Always work with normal scale. I'll go back to ZBrush and well, that's it regarding this video tutorial. On the next tutorial, I'll be teaching about the standards for this character. I'll see you on the next tutorial then.